What the? Did you see Willie there? Willie and Ramen, you guys are going again? Didn't you guys make a baby last part? What the? Oh my gosh, I'm fairly certain last part, these exact same Chao also had a baby. This was the baby from the last part, Astro and Willie's child. Or was it Astro and Willie? I already forget. I think it was Astro and Willie. No, it was Astro and Optimix, yes. So this is the Chao that has really bad stats. The red jewel Chao is pretty cool. All right, now we go. Rose. There we go. So we got our first jewel Chao in the series. Got it through cheating, so not nearly as cool as a legit jewel Chao, but it's named Rose, and it's red jewel Chao, which is really cool in my opinion, so. There we go. You can see it's got a open mouth, looking a little bit unique. Don't, I think, have any Chao that have a mouth like that. But here's our new Chao, so we'll go with Galaxy. So thank you to everyone who suggested that name. Didn't quite catch who suggested it at first, but I really appreciate the name, so thank you for that awesome name suggestion. This is our second reincarnation. We had one in the last part, and now we got another one here. So our two first Chao have now been officially reborn, and it only took 15 parts. Or even just drawings of your own Chao, feel free to post them in the Discord. For anyone else that wants to join the Discord, you can find the link there in the pinned message. And anyone that's not watching this live, watching this like way off in the future, that Discord link won't work just because it's only a temporary one. But if you go on a newer video or a newer stream, you might be able to find a working link. Or you can, like, I think 30 or 40 people in it, but thank you. Oh my gosh. Fui with the second $99 super chat this stream. Oh my gosh, Fui, thank you so much. The coffin was meant to be a boat for the Dark Garden. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, come on, Tide! Tide, go! Oh my god, thank god. Oh. That was tiring. Also, good use of that Sonic emote. Good job, guys. Oh my gosh, that was hard. I'm like a little bit out of breath. It's a little embarrassing, but oh my gosh, we got a pacifier. That doesn't look like a pacifier to me. That looks like an organ. I'm really confused. Alright, so here we are back in the... Oop, this is the wrong garden. Alright, here we are back with the main Chao Garden series. Thanks for everyone who stopped by the live stream. And thank you especially to Devin and Fui. And I think Hood also had a super chat, and King Slump. And thank you all of you for your support. I really appreciate it. Here we are back in the garden. I did a fair amount of off-screen raising between this part and the last part. One thing I did, if I can find... Oh, there we are. Is Tide. I decided to raise up Tide's stamina quite a bit. We're up to level 99 there. I wanted to get Tide as strong as we possibly could so that we have a chance at beating those newer challenge races. And I do have one slight clarification to make from the last part. We introduced a Chao named Sparkle into the series. That Chao is actually from the exclusive Chao Garden series, and I just got mixed up, so that Chao is not going to be here. And that Chao's not even Sparkle. That Chao's name is now Jellico. That was Retro Assassin's Chao. So that Chao's no longer here, but from the last part we got Rose. Well, Rose is kind of... well, no, Rose came apart in part 15, I think. We got Galaxy. Astro's still here. Oh no, Opoopal. Can't forget Opoopal. Opoopal's a really cool Chao. And I just want to take a quick second to show off Ramen here. Raiden made some even more awesome fan art before they did the awesome picture of Optimix. I believe it was in the last live stream that we showed it. And now they got this awesome picture of Ramen in the Dark Garden. So thank you so much, Raiden, for your awesome fan art. For anyone else that wants to make fan art, feel free to share it in the Discord. I'll show it on stream or on a video if you want. If you don't want me to show it off, that's cool too. But if you are someone who likes drawing and making art, feel free to draw some for the series. I think it's really cool with Raiden, and I know Star made some art, and Vivian, Everburn, now going by Emerald. So we've had some fan art from quite a few reviewers. I'm sure there's even some I'm forgetting right now off the top of my head. But I really appreciate all the fan art, and it's really cool seeing what all of you can create, because I've got some real talented fans. So thank you to Raiden. Here's Nova playing with the Sonic doll. Also, if you guys didn't see, yesterday I did release a couple days ago actually, I released a video going over some new channel membership changes. So if you missed out on that, make sure to check out that video. There's no longer Baby Chao memberships, but some more perks have been added to the Chaos Chao membership, and some stuff's kind of been changed around, so maybe check it out if you're at all interested in memberships. Or you can just click the join button below the video to get a little bit more information there. For this part, I think we're going to try and do one of the newer challenge races again. We'll give that last one that we kept losing at another try, just to see if Tide can make it. And I think we'll also spend some time raising some of our other Chao. I thought I spent more time raising some of the Chao, I can't remember. Okay, Willy I didn't. Okay, so this part we'll also probably do some raising for Willy. Or maybe I'll see that for the next live stream. Not totally sure. I can't remember what I did. I know, okay, maybe it's mostly in the exclusive Chao Garden that I did a bunch of off-screen stuff. But anyways, Azur, we probably should try and raise a little bit more, although Azur's running is like crazy good. But Willy, we definitely need to raise more. Where's Astro at? Astro, oh, here's Astro hiding. Astro, okay, so Astro's probably good. I believe Astro's going to be becoming a dark swim Chao, so hopefully we'll start to see that progress soon here. We'll start to see a second kind of spike coming out to the back of Astro's head, a little bit below where the current one is, once they get closer to evolving. And Willy's a freshly reincarnated Chao, so it'll be a little while till Willy evolves, but I'm still not totally sure what type. I really liked Willy as a Sonic Chao, but I'm pretty sure Willy has an S in running, so it doesn't make a ton of sense to make him a Sonic Chao again. But anyways, before we get into the raising, I do want to give that newer challenge race another go. If you did miss the last live stream, I highly recommend you check it out. We did most of the newer challenge races. It's a mod introduced by, I believe it's Dark Benji is the creator's name. It's the same person who made Chao World Extended, so a big shout out to them. They are awesome, and the mods they've created are truly spectacular, so give them a look up if you haven't heard of them before. But anyway, so we're going to go with Tide here. And we're going to give this a go. So we went through all these races last time. I'll quickly skim over them in case you're curious to see what they are. So this one was a rematch against some Jewel Chao and a Moon Chao, which is pretty cool. This one is against a Night Chao. It had some Night's music playing in the background. I thought we got much farther into the Jewel races. What? Why is my progress like reset here? Oh no, it looks like we have to redo some of them. I think it must not have saved my progress. Maybe our game crashed after we did the last race. Oh no. Oh my gosh, we still have to do. Oh, if you missed the live stream, this race here, the Oh No Attack of Unfair Chao, caused us quite a bit of trouble. It took me quite a lot to actually beat it, so I'm a little bit bummed out that we're suddenly back on this race again, because we got all the way to the 9th race, I believe, and we kept losing. So we'll do this one real quick. Hopefully we'll actually be able to beat it. And this is also just to give you guys a quick sneak peek, in case you missed the last live stream, at the type of stuff that is in these newer challenge races. So I know not everyone actually watches the live streams fully through, which is totally cool, but you might be missing out on some fun activities. In particular, this race was really unique for me. So these Chao are considered the unfair Chao. They do give you a little bit of a head start, but as you'll quickly see, that ends up not mattering too much. Also, Tide getting a little bit lucky there. That's good to see. Tide has been kind of notorious for having a horrible luck grade, constantly getting downed by the Jack-in-the-Boxes and tripping all over the place. It's just regular stuff for Tide. And as you can see, these Chao are really good. Like, they are, even though we had that big head start, they're already, like, not too far behind. Tide's doing good, though, so far. Also, for some reason, my stamina's button's not working. I can't tell if I like mixing up my controls, because I was trying to do, like, some off-screen racing the other day, too. And for some reason, it hasn't been letting me use stamina. I don't think my, like, jump key is suddenly not working. So for those of you that don't know, I am playing on keyboard. So I guess we're going to try and do this without stamina, because for some reason it's not even letting me use it right now. Let's see, like, I can register it, though, because as I'm pushing the button, I can hear, like, a jump sound effect or something. Or a drum sound effect, sorry, not a jump. But as you can see, here's how the Chao are unfair. They completely skipped that section of the race, which is a little bit ridiculous, and I feel like we're probably going to lose now since I don't have stamina. If we did have stamina, I think we'd have a pretty good shot at winning this, since Tide's been doing really good so far. I mean, maybe we can still win. Let's see, we're pulling up. We're in 3rd place. 2nd now, we just have to get past this, this Chao. It kind of looks like a palm tree a little bit. Kind of reminds me of, what are they called? Piantas from Super Mario Sunshine. Yeah, I think we're probably gonna lose this one. Darn it, I wish I had my stamina. I don't know why my stamina's not working. I don't know what did that. Okay. And that's part of this race too, is almost every single track, I think there's, and you see that Chao just ran, the one that was right behind Tide, just straight up ran over top of the hole. It didn't even fall. So, yeah, as you can see, these Chao are pretty ridiculous. So I'm gonna have to figure out why my stamina thing is not working. Maybe it's a code or something I turned on in the mods, but yeah, for some reason my stamina is just not working. It might be because I turned on like an 8-player like party. It's probably that. I turned on like a mod that allows you to do 8 Chao party races. So I think that's probably what's bugging that out for us. But anyways, that's just a slight sneak peek at what is in the Part 16 live stream, I believe. So go check that out if you haven't already. A lot of good races there, and a lot of fun stuff. You actually will get to see us win that race instead of losing like we just did. If we had had stamina, I think we probably could have won it, but sadly, I think I disabled it with a mod on accident. So anyways, Chao raising. Willy and Opoopal, I think, are probably top priorities. I can't even remember what Opoopal's grades are. I don't even know if we had checked them out last part, now I think about it. No, we probably did, because I don't think I would have named Opoopal without checking out the grades. So let's quickly see here real quick. What type of a Chao should we make Opoopal? Probably a swim Chao. Yeah, we didn't even raise the swimming stats, so I don't know what I was doing when I was raising the running and power. But I think swimming's probably the best way to go. And we'll get a Chao with an S in swimming. I don't think we have any Chao with an S in swimming. I know Nova's got an S in power, and Willy has an S in running. I'm pretty sure Azur also has an S in running, or is like an A in running. So Opoopal will probably make into a swim Chao, I think. And yeah, the Moon Chao are awesome. I love the way they look. They look pretty similar to Opal. They also kind of look like golf balls a little bit because of the texture on them, but very nice looking Chao. Apparently this Chao type was supposed to be in the game, but it was unused or unfinished or something. I'm not totally sure what ended up happening with Moon Chao, but that's what a Moon Chao looks like for anyone that doesn't or hasn't seen one before. Pretty awesome. Let's see, did we have any raising to do on Galaxy? Okay, it was Galaxy I think I raised off screen. Or maybe I did it during the live stream. I can't remember. It's so hard. Running like 2 different Chao series gets me all jumbled. I like think I did a whole bunch of off-screen raising and I just didn't. So Willy, we will definitely raise you up at some point, either this part or the next part. Definitely want to raise Willy, Opal, Opoopal. I think, was Ruby all good? I can't remember. Okay, Ruby's not all good. Ruby's barely been raised. Or not Ruby, Rose. I'm getting names mixed up. Oh my gosh. I've had a long day. I wrote 2 exams today for school. It's my brain is kind of falling asleep a little bit. So anyways, I'm going to go quickly grab some Chaos Drives and do some Chao raising. So that's probably good for Opoopal. Got that swimming stat up really good. Still trying to figure out exactly what type I want these Chao to be. Opoopal I think might be really cool as a normal swim since we've decided swim type. I would go with the hero swim, but we already got Tide. Dark swim would also be pretty cool, so let me know your thoughts about that, whether we should go with the dark swim or a neutral swim. One thing about Dark Swim is if Opoopal does become a Dark Chao, they will lose the drowsy eyes, but I'm pretty sure with mods I can bring them back, so that's not too big of a factor. But I think like a neutral swim fly or a neutral swim run might be really cool for Opoopal. And then for Rose, I've honestly got no idea what type we should make Rose. Let's see, what did I raise? I raised Rose's swimming a little bit just so they wouldn't drown. Let's go quickly check Rose's grades and see if there's any clear standout there. I'll be taking your guys' feedback on this too, so feel free to comment below what type you'd like to see for Rose and Opoopal. So Rose's grades are horrible, which kind of sucks, but at the same time it's kind of nice. It gives us a little bit of flexibility in what we want to make Rose, since the typing realistically doesn't matter much. Also, the Chao cries a lot. Everyone will make fun of you, oh my gosh. And that's Astro and Optimix are the two parents there. And that's through mods, by the way, that I can see the parents. There's also there's a mod I have that if you push certain keys, you can actually upgrade your Chao stack grades using rings. It's like a ridiculously high amount of rings. It's like 20,000 rings, I think, or something like that. So I haven't done that yet, just because, to be honest, the cheat code to do it involves using the D-pad. And I'm playing on a keyboard, and I honestly don't totally know what the D-pad would be. Although in hindsight, I think it might actually just be an arrow key. Also, I just noticed I have like no rings anymore. I've only got 5,000. I've like spent them all on food for the Chao. Anyways, let's actually buy some mint candies. We'll spend some of the last 5 rings off to cheat myself some more rings here fairly soon. Thanks, seeing my rings. What? Here we go. I really hope I didn't buy a shiny fruit on accident. I'm pretty sure I did. We'll see here. I might have bought one shiny fruit, which I don't even know what will happen if you give it to a Chao that's not a bright Chao. I'm not sure. Maybe we can test that out, see if anything weird happens. Oh no, we just got mint candy. Sweet. Okay, so we'll give one of these to Rose, because Rose's stats currently are poo-poo. And who else could use a stat increase? Willy could definitely use one, although Willy's sleeping right now. But I think I'd be one to waking up for some candy. So here you go. Some candy in the middle of your sleep. And who else should we give one to? Galaxy? Sure, let's give one to Galaxy. Galaxy's also not too strong. So there we go. So please comment below what Chao type you'd like to see for Rose. Honestly, for Willy too. It would be nice to get some feedback for Rose, Willy, and Opoopal. Opoopal, I'm pretty set on making a swim Chao. I'm just not sure whether it should be a hero swim, a dark swim, or a normal swim. I would go with hero swim, because hero swim's one of my favorite types, but we do already have Tide, who is a very, very cool hero Chao. So there you go, Tide. You can have some more food, even though your stamina's already maxed out. I'm pretty sure that was like the biggest thing I did off screen, was I basically just force-fed Tide for like a really long time. Give them quite a few mushrooms, so didn't take nearly as long as it normally would. But yeah, that's the cool thing about mushrooms, is they raise stamina a lot, and they can also be used to kind of force your Chao to like evolve. If you watched the exclusive Chao Garden, I think it was we did in that series, there was a Chao that was, or no, it was on this series too. It was during one of the live streams. Azure, within like 5 minutes of being born, had already evolved, which is like kind of crazy, and it would never happen like normally. Oops, I'm sorry to be killed, Opoopal. I was trying to grab Azure. Oops. We'll just let you swim. There, that'll help you out, I think. Alright, Azure, here we go. So Azure's a really cool Chao. Not totally sure what kind of power Chao we'd like to make Azure. Azure is super fast though. I think Azure is currently the fastest Chao in our garden, and I don't think it's even like close anymore. Let's see, 2495. Sapphire is at 1877. And what is Tide's running? 2463, so yeah, and Azure still had like 10 levels left to go. So actually maybe we can raise Azure's running up just all the way max right here. And maybe Azure's actually one of our better hopes at completing the challenge races, just because Azure's so fast. Even though Azure's grades overall I don't think are nearly as good as Tide's, just having that like super high running stat like could be a very big difference maker. I think Azure has an S in running. I'll maybe go check in the doctors here before the end of this part. But Azure might be our go-to racing Chao. I might have to fully max out Azure and see what they can do for us in the races, because Tide has just been struggling. So as you can see, we couldn't beat the unfair Chao. And later on there's another race against, I believe it was Jewel Chao, or it was Shiny Two-Tone Chao. I can't exactly remember which one we got stuck on, but it was a doozy, and Tide was not able to beat it. So I was hoping the maxed out stamina would help, but then it turns out that one, we got set back on our progress a lot. I think the game must have crashed and I just didn't save. Or we also struggled because Tide's stamina grade is an E, and yeah, it's just not good. And we weren't even able to use stamina today, so yeah. So there's Azure, looking strong as ever, and super fast, almost up to 3,000. Got that 27 hundo, not too shabby. Galaxy's looking pretty awesome too. I'm really excited to see Galaxy evolve. We're gonna make Galaxy into a hero run Chao. Very excited to see what that will look like with the, I believe it's a shiny pink two-tone. So that's gonna look pretty awesome, I think. Just kind of pet, make sure you're all the way up to the hero alignment. Looking good. Oh, getting Tide some happiness too. Trying to think which of our Chao is closest to reincarnating next. I feel like it's probably Tide or Optimix, maybe. I know Optimix was a Chao we had pretty early on. Haven't done a whole lot with Optimix since making them into a Sumo Chao, but part of the reason of that is that Optimix's stat grades are kind of like roses. They are just absolutely garbage, so it doesn't make a ton of sense to raise them to be super strong, because realistically it probably won't be doing much racing with them. Sapphire didn't have the best stat grades either, but Sapphire was so cool that we had to do some serious stat raising there. Sapphire's got those boss shades, that big smile. Sapphire is probably my favorite Chao, I think, in the series. Sapphire or Tide. Sapphire or Tide are both very cool. Nova's also awesome. It's hard to say I have one favorite, I guess. There's quite a few good Chao. I'm pretty excited to see what Opal ends up looking like. Galaxy the same there. Willy before Willy reincarnated looks super cool, so I'm hoping we can try and recapture that in Willy's new life. Here, just sleeping Astro? Okay, we'll give you that food. We'll give it to Galaxy there. Wow, and it looks like Galaxy had a pretty bad stat grade, stamina grade there too, only 12 for their level up. There's a Tide and Nova having a nice little walk together. One of the cool things that Chao World Extended adds to the game. But I think that's about it for this part. I think we'll end it here. Stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed for updates on new videos and live streams. I try to go live at least once a week, and the next Chao Garden part will likely be a live stream. So make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell if you want to get notified when I'm live or uploading videos, and that way you won't miss out on anything. You can also join my Discord server. There's a link on my channel. There should be a link in the description too. I also post in there whenever I go live, and I also post kind of behind the scenes stuff there too, same as on my Instagram, so consider checking those out if you're on Instagram or Discord. With that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. This is Chao, and yeah, hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. See ya.